Hey guys, it's Fightflow. Boxing legend Evander Holyfield is the perfect example of a fighter being in the right place at the right time. Maybe Holyfield wasn't the most dominant boxer ever, but he did some unbelievable things inside that ring. And those two fights with Mike Tyson, still to this day, absolutely legendary. So no more talk, let's get straight into some of Holyfield's most memorable fights. And as always, quick reminder before we start, don't forget to like and hype this video. Let's go!
I've got Seamus rocky, but he's fighting back.
Let's start with the fights most of you came here for. Evander Holyfield epic bouts with Mike Tyson. In their first fight, Mike was confident as hell. Just look at that savage look in his eyes. What a beast. The bell rings and right away both men start throwing punches from hell. Tyson, as always, wants to finish the job quick and brutal.
And a quick right by Tyson. Tyson then with the crowd behind Holyfield.
If you're able to do it, it might be something different. And he's also trying to...
But Holyfield was ready for that ferocity. He didn't back down. He met Mike's power with his own.
For sure, and tie him up right away. But Evander's a warrior. He will fight. He wants a sort of boxing match rather than just these big slugging.
Holyfield nation to Tyson.
You know what? There you saw Evander Holyfield throw a nice body shot.
And look at this. Already by the end of the round, things are heating up. They're exchanging shots even after the bell. Round 2. Evander shows he's not here to take punishment on the inside. He plays Tyson's own game, delivering nasty hooks from the clinch.
He's trying to smother Mike by actually getting too close. He can't fight inside with Mike. I don't think anybody can. Holyfield's fighting the fight.
Holyfield.
And Tyson starts to feel that power.
Wild miss by Tyson. Good defensive tactics here by Holyfield. Again, something unusual. Oh, a straight left hand by Holyfield. It's been Tyson.
Bring there, and he'll fire a big shot. There's a big right hand over the top. Watch the time that he hits him. That's a straight shot. That's landed very well. That miss there. The point is...
Round 3. Mike unleashes the beast. He starts turning the tide, landing some solid shots on the inside.
Cuts in the process.
While he's doing it, he's punching.
Yes.
I mean, look at that. You know, it's just going to be long. Holding every time to my honeymoon. Then November 8th. Attrition battle.
Round number 3. As Holyfield looks to counterpunch off the swinging miss.
Round 4. Neither Tyson nor Holyfield is backing down. They're trading wild shots, refusing to give up an inch of that ring. What a war.
Inside. He's not getting to Evander cleanly.
Ooh. Holyfield coming on. A right uppercut. Counterpunch. Genius. That left hook by Tyson was blocked by Holyfield's shoulder.
It is not letting Tyson do any of the bullying. Be a big factor with this type of fight too. Evander can't keep wrestling with Mike all day and still be...
Wild left hook by Mike.
Before they let him have some in a round.
Round 5. Tyson is relentless, landing those trademark power shots. It seems like Evander's starting to struggle a bit to find his openings.
Tyson, he's keeping him out of his attack.
Unleashing uppercuts to the body, digging to the chin.
There's a chance right now. Evander's hurt. That right hand to the body will take his toll.
Uppercut that sent Holyfield backpedaling. Good defensive move by Tyson, hooked by Holyfield.
Tyson. And Evander has the reach. He should use that jab more. That's how he hurts his opponent. Look at that right hand. And then up underneath. Look at the leverage, the bend in his leg.
Round 6. Tyson starts to look winded. That power and those muscles come at a price. Holyfield capitalizes, working more effectively from range.
After 4 rounds, they'll go to the scorecards on an accidental foul. But, ooh, a low blow by Holyfield.
When he got hit,
he grimaced. Holyfield.
And boom, the first knockdown. A perfectly timed counter uppercut. Huge round for Holyfield.
That was a body shot. I think he was a little more about. Evander Holyfield is letting it all hang out. And here comes the knockdown. Now the knockdown is a surprise to I think everybody. It's a shot in the chest, Ferdy. Hit him in the left hook in the check. Was a balance.
Round 7. This is when it gets personal. Evander blocks every one of Tyson's attempts to close the distance.
Your instinct right now, this crowd.
And here is where corners save you or lose you.
Mike's out of his element here. His tactics aren't working, and as he lunges in, there's a nasty head clash at the end of the round.
Fights at such a frantic pace, and you pointed that out. Look out now as they come together.
He's got a headbutt and hurt.
Honestly, it almost looked intentional from Mike. but Tyson ended up taking more damage from it than Holyfield.
You'll see it again. He doesn't see it. His head turned to the side, and it just, again, shot to the temple, shot to the head. That can.
Round 8. The brawl continues like they're fighting inside the phone booth. Holyfield starts landing heavier and heavier shots.
And those heads are just banging, one into another. Fighting. Evander has been able to do some of what I was talking about earlier, and that is going to get it done. Evander's zeroing in on a big shot.
Tyson is confused, frustrated. He unleashed a flurry there, but Holyfield comes right back.
And he is not ready to fight the 12 real hard. He comes down, look at that, right through.
Round 9. Tyson's clearly struggling to keep up that insane pace. He's getting out-muscled in the clinch.
What I got to do to get this guy. It's a nice right hand by Mike, but he's not following. He rolls with his right hand. There you see him again, trying to rock and roll. Mike's got it
for the first time in a long time. Straight right hand by Evander Holyfield.
He got Mike's attention. Mike's firing back, and now the slugfest.
From here on out, it's all Holyfield. For the first time in his career, Tyson looks completely helpless and exhausted.
Tyson missing and Holyfield countering with a right uppercut. A straight right combination by Holyfield. Tyson's in trouble! Looking to put Tyson down and fight! Tyson is not in trouble!
At a time, you can see that's the one that did it. See, as he came in, that's what they've been saying.
And in the 11th round, Evander goes full throttle, teeing off on Mike until the ref has no choice but to stop it.
Perfect fight.
No matter what happens from here on in. A left hook to the head. He's got Tyson in trouble. Tyson's ready. A straight right hand. The Talbot stops the fight.
What a legendary war for the ages.
Smart boxing, choosing his chances and his places to slug, and he just unloads hook, right hand, uppercut, mixes them up. Mike is in trouble here, and he's just getting teed off on him. But Mike won't go down up on the inside. There's the uppercut, and Mike, I think, not only hurt but just too tired to continue.
Now let's take a look at the second fight between Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson, one of the most, if not the most, anticipated rematches in combat sports history. Round 1. Both fighters start trading heavy shots right away. You can see that Holyfield is much more confident this time, not intimidated by Tyson's aura at all.
Caddy said, I'm going to let this guy get pushed back.
Right now,
Mike's looking to duck and keep his leverage low and come up banging.
Both men work hard to maintain control of the center of the ring. A wild first round.
Left hooks by Holyfield. Yeah, looking to set up the right there.
And Holyfield's trying to play that strategy too, Steve.
Combination of the head. Evander Holyfield back to Tyson with a left hook to the head of Holyfield.
He hurt Mike really good with that right hand. And I'll tell you what though, you'll see a right hand a little later in the round. There's the right hand. That's the one that got him trouble. Right in the button, and he got Mike on the heels.
Round 2. Again, it's a battle for dominance. They clinch often, throwing wild haymakers. Tyson looks absolutely loaded. Almost no bobbing and weaving like he usually does. This time, he just wants to take Holyfield's head off his shoulders.
Postpone the rematch date of May 3rd, but
Pressure on him who's just started this fight.
after the end of the fourth, they go to the card.
Still, Evander sticks to his game plan perfectly, using Tyson's own weapon, dirty boxing, against him. He succeeds in opening a cut above Mike's eye.
Here you see Evander coming in, and the head just winds up slamming into Mike's eye. And another look at it, Evander just kind of dives. There it is, right there. Puts his head down and comes straight in, and hits Mike right in the corner of his right eye.
Round 3. Mike comes out swinging for the fences. He's mad as a bulldog. He pushes the pace.
Tyson bobbing and weaving.
If he can keep that up for the whole round.
And the crowd really picking up now. A swing and a miss with a straight right by Hunter, move by Tyson.
Nice right hand by Mike. He is trying to get that right hand home.
Then the legendary moment happens. Tyson bites Holyfield's ear during a clinch, like a wild predator in a do-or-die fight. Holyfield is furious, but Tyson is like, stop being such a drama queen, and even shoves him. The fight ends with Tyson disqualification.
But he certainly had a big bite. Now here's the bite. Keep your eye on Mike. See, Mike has just, see, look at him. You can see it. You can see it. There it is. And look at this. He just reaches in and bites.
And now he's really enraged. All hell breaks loose between both teams as Tyson tries to get to Holyfield. Not to apologize for the bite, but because, in his savage world, that wasn't reason to stop fighting. Yeah, Mike Tyson was one wild dude back then.
and he still wants more as he's being held back by Richie Jacquetti.
An absolute savage performance Evander Holyfield showed against Seamus McDonagh. The fight starts and Seamus immediately goes into full aggressive mode.
He wants to get it started really fast.
But Holyfield wastes no time showing who's the stronger man. He literally wrestle throws Seamus like it's nothing. And as if that's not enough embarrassment for McDonagh, shortly after, Holyfield catches him with a short left uppercut that drops him. Seamus starts bobbing and weaving, hoping Holyfield won't crack him with another slick shot. But it doesn't help much. Right before the end of the first round, Holyfield drops him again.
He is fighting a scared fight now.
Down he goes again with a crisp right. The second round.
And here you go, that hook right to the temple, high on the head. So therefore, anything that hits him pretty flush will knock him down.
Starting from round 2, Holyfield is confident enough to just walk McDonagh down, clearly hunting for the finish.
Ready for a left hook. It's a one-way fight.
Seamus, to his credit, is tough. He tries counter Holyfield's aggression with combinations of his own.
Personality, he is certainly a gentleman outside the ring as things open up once again. That's the name of a movie he's in.
But the difference in power between them is obvious.
He must use both hands to try to keep Holyfield away.
Down goes McDonagh for the...
So it's no surprise that in the fourth round, during a wild exchange, Holyfield brutally drops McDonagh.
Gave that first round a 10-7 because of 2 knockdowns. Again, the hard punches have got Seamus rocky, but he's fighting back.
Down goes McDonagh through the ropes.
And that was all she wrote for the Irishman. McDonagh even tried to stand up after that fatality, but the ref was like, nah man, save your brain cells for your loved ones. This fight's over.
The fourth round, there's that devastating right. That thunderous right by Evander Holyfield, setting things up. This will be the third time of the fight McDonagh goes down and the last. Now McDonagh tried his best to come back there with the right. Oh, what a shot. There was McDonagh's right. Didn't seem to faze Holyfield, and Holyfield lowered the boom.
Another savage beatdown Evander Holyfield unleashed on Michael Moorer. Pure dominance from start to finish. From the opening bell, Holyfield came in with that trademark intensity, stalking Moorer behind a sharp jab and mixing in heavy combinations.
Brawls. Remember, even though Moorer fights in a southpaw stance, he's really a righty. Moorer will have to hurt Holyfield early to gain some success. Here's a combination.
Moorer tried to keep it technical, working his southpaw jab and looking for counters.
Physical attack. Here comes Moorer.
You know, it was a good right hook, it was more of a balance shot, I think, than it was a big hard shot.
But Holyfield's pressure was relentless. You could feel the power difference every time they traded.
With through speculating, now it's there.
There's a beautiful right uppercut counter by Evander Holyfield. Moorer counters him and he covers nice. Yeah, I think this is a Moorer round so far.
He's getting his shots in.
As the rounds went on, Holyfield started finding his rhythm, snapping Moorer's head back with crisp right hands and vicious uppercuts.
That hook was right hand pretty nicely.
And a good left hook by a left hook by Holyfield. A countering left by Evander Holyfield. Moorer comes back. What an exchange.
Moorer is pounding on the inside as well. That's not all one way.
The momentum shifted hard, and soon Moorer was in deep trouble. One knockdown led to another, and Holyfield smelled blood.
Beat a bullet. You see a jab, an uppercut, jab, bang, and down he goes.
Looking to put Moorer down, wobbles him. He's being rocked. The straight right hand pushes Moorer back.
Fighting, but they're very tired.
By Evander Holyfield, he continues to come forward and down goes Moorer. Could this be the end? Moorer in dire trouble. 40 seconds ago, right uppercut, down he goes again. That was blocked partially, but there he goes again.
Indeed.
Look at that right uppercut to the chin by Holyfield. Oh, down he goes for the fifth time.
This fight's on.
By the 8th round, after multiple knockdowns and a full-on assault, the ref had seen enough. Fight over. Holyfield stood over the ring like a warrior who just conquered his battlefield. Pure savage energy. Holyfield didn't just win, he destroyed, showing once again why they call him the real deal.
Alright, let's take 3 looks at that. Oh, smashing right hand. That was enough to put away anybody. Just keep your eye on the right hand. There it is. It's just a perfect punch where it should be.
Holyfield showed some crazy determination against Hasim Rahman. Both men came to scrap. The fight starts and Rahman immediately tries to use his size and power, swinging big and looking for an early knockout.
Also auch im Rückwärtsgang immer brandgefährlich.
But Holyfield wastes no time showing he's not intimidated. He slips, counters and lands clean shots that make Rahman think twice.
Klasse, wie Holyfield sich da reindreht, um links ins Ziel zu kommen. Jetzt die rechte wieder. Rahman in Schwierigkeiten. Hat die guten Treffer von Holyfield immerhin weggesteckt. Wackelte einmal kurz, aber...
Rahman keeps pressing, throwing heavy hooks and uppercuts, but Holyfield's experience shines. He weaves, jabs and hits back with precise combinations, keeping the bigger man off balance.
Federation, Nummer 1 ist Chris Bird.
The crowd is feeling it. Every punch from Holyfield is calculated, but still full of fury.
Guter Haken! Und eine Riesenbeule bei Rahman.
As the rounds go on, Holyfield starts taking control. He stalks Rahman, chopping him down with hard hooks and uppercuts, and Rahman's power shots start losing their sting. Holyfield isn't just surviving, he's dominating the pace, making Rahman work for every punch. Still, Hasim is dangerous, gutting it out from start to finish, so it's far from a walk in the park for Holyfield. By the 8th round, Hasim's forehead starts to swell up into a massive hematoma. It's insane. Almost looks like an alien is about to pop out of there.
Rahman, da sagen die Boxer meistens besprochen. Tony Orlando will, dass jetzt hier auf die Punktzettel gegangen wird. Bespricht das ein bisschen in die...
The fight is stopped due to serious concerns about Hasim's injury, and rightfully so. A few more powerful shots to that thing and it could have exploded. Holyfield walks away with another hard-earned victory, proving once again that when it comes to heart, grit and sheer determination, he's the full-time savage.
Haken vor allen Dingen. Ein paar gute Rechte auch von Hasim Rahman, aber insgesamt...
Evander Holyfield came in locked in and fearless against Vaughn Bean, all business from the opening bell. From the start, Holyfield came out sharp, stalking Bean with crisp jabs and heavy combinations. Bean tried to use his size to keep Evander at bay, throwing big hooks and uppercuts, but Holyfield's experience and timing were too much. Every counter landed clean, snapping Bean's head back and keeping him on the defensive.
I don't know if you can hear that on television, but boy, they're stumping like a Bean did that.
And now Holyfield looks mad.
Bean at least took a shot himself.
Another man by Bean.
Beginning to take real punishment from... watch the body shots coming in here. As soon as he finishes on top, Holyfield goes...
Bean though showed hard, swinging back and trying to make it a fight. But Holyfield's precision and power controlled the pace. He weaved, landed uppercuts and fired hooks that kept Bean guessing.
No matter what happens from this point on. The left hook by Vaughn Bean that connected to the face of Holyfield.
It feels like taking a break.
Left uppercut by Bean that sent Holyfield back a little bit.
The defining moment came in the 10th round, when Holyfield scored a huge knockdown, proving he still had the dangerous power late in the fight.
And all the distractions during the wait taking their toll. Bean's tying him up. Makes it very difficult for Holyfield. And Bean goes down. The uppercut finished him off. He goes down. He's writhing around in agony.
Bean tried to rally, but Holyfield's consistency and pressure earned him the edge on every card.
And there's the uppercut. But he's got the second one here in the final 10 seconds. The crowd going wild.
Strictly adrenaline, Steve.
He's going to make it to the bell.
There's the bell.
Going through the ropes when he got hit, right there. Now watch as he comes out, he gets an uppercut. That was like...
He got stunned with the left hand, you'll see. Watch him get stunned with that little right uppercut there. He got stunned a little bit. He started to lean in, another uppercut. Stunned him a little bit, that hook. Stand on top of it. But that last right uppercut's clearly the one who did it.
But he was all tied up in the ropes down there, Bobby.
By the final bell, the judges had no doubt. Holyfield took the unanimous decision. Another hard-earned win built on skill, toughness, and relentless willpower.
Now watch as he goes. We can see this in the second.
Vaughn's just kind of diving into him. Holyfield steps out of the way.
See, now watch. He's tied up and gets hit. See that?
But you know, here's the thing.
And let's wrap it up with Evander versus Riddick Bowe. This one was an all-out war from start to finish. Right from the bell, both men came out with bad intentions. Bowe tries to use his size, walking Holyfield down and throwing heavy jabs and body shots.
And now Holyfield goes inside and connects.
There's a little of that movement.
Bowe landing to the body.
But Evander's not backing up an inch. He stands right in front of him, firing crisp counters and letting those combinations fly.
Heavy right hand. Holyfield in the counter was just a slapping punch while he's not sick. There's no power behind those. The first fight he was right in Riddick's face.
The pace is insane, pure heavyweight chaos. Bowe lands big, but Holyfield's toughness is unreal. Every time he gets tagged, he fires right back, answering power with power.
Comes in.
Bowe with a good crouching short left hook. And a little bit of Bowe.
And finding the range.
Holyfield doubling up.
The crowd's going crazy, every round turning into a brawl, with no quit on either side.
If they both land at the same time, it's too powerful.
Bowe with an uppercut and a counter. Holyfield a short uppercut. The bell is sounding. They're still.
Where's the ref? Where's the ref?
Playing. The bell is the best action of the night.
Midway through the fight, Holyfield starts finding his rhythm. He's sharper, faster, slipping shots and catching Bowe clean with right hands and hooks.
The best in the business.
Big right hand by Evander. I think Riddick is hurt. Bowe is not doing anything to keep him off. It's a
Good left hook.
look where Riddick's keeping his hands. That's how you lose your title.
The momentum swings hard. Evander's now dictating the action, pushing the bigger man back.
Solid chopping body blow enforced by Holyfield. Holyfield. Big punch landed there by Bowe.
Then out of nowhere, the madness. A Dan parachute guy drops into the ring, stopping the fight for several minutes. What a total chaos.
As this fellow with a motorized parachute has landed right on top of spectators and officials at ringside and trying to avoid the capsule and the motorized contraption attached to it. Here's a look at him much earlier this evening from our blimp coverage. Well, this guy is going to wind up in the Slammer in Vegas tonight, and with doggone good reason.
What charges, I wonder?
What charges?
Yeah.
But once it resumes, Holyfield picks up right where he left off, still composed, still focused, still bringing the heat.
Bowe with a pretty good hook. Holyfield countering. His palace in Las Vegas.
I mean, Bowe said he wanted.
By the championship rounds, both men are exhausted but still throwing bombs. Holyfield digs deep, outworking Riddick with sheer will and determination.
Coming out.
Bowe's trying to break free. I think he.
And that is it. They're still fighting, and Holyfield landed a left against Bowe.
When the final bell rings, the judges have it unanimous. Evander Holyfield gets his revenge and proves once again what a savage warrior he is.
12th round action. Fight will eventually end. Watch now. 12th round action. Good right hand by Holyfield.
And that's about it, guys. As always, have a great day, God bless, and I'm out.